Hello my lovelies and welcome back to Allotment of the Dead. So I thought I'd come down tonight and show you my first potato harvest of the season. These are probably a long time needing to be harvested really. They've been sat in these pots for quite a while and the tops have all died off now. And for the life of me, I can't even remember what sorts these were. I know that I put some tags in them. I can't find them. Now, I don't know whether we've had magpies in that have pulled them out. I don't know whether the foxes have been playing in here and pulled them out. All of these things like pulling out things that are waggly. But I'm hoping there's going to be something in the soil here. They're quite big pots. I want to use the pots for something else as well. I've got an idea to plant some mooli, some winter radish in pots this year. Again, hopefully I'll be able to keep them well watered and hopefully that can basically give us some decent moolies in softer soil as well. I'm going to reuse the soil and again, hopefully I can get some decent mooli. If we can get some nice size ones that go down to the bottom of the pot, even better. But that's what we're going to try and do. But I need to empty the pots first. So I'm going to turn them out into the wheelbarrow as I usually do and see what I've got. Okay, so they've came out really easy. Now I can't remember what I planted. King Edwards and Swift. I think Swift was one of the first. I was supposed to be something that was going to grow quite quickly. It was either Swift or Rocket, I can't remember. The soil itself has kind of got quite dry, but I do have some potatoes in here. Now looking at them, they might even be Charlottes. King Edwards tend to have a pink tinge to them every so often. These seemingly, maybe these are the quick ones, the Rockets. Was it Rocket or Swift? I'll have to have a look back through some of my old videos and see which ones I planted. But yeah, there is a few in here, I think. So we'll have a look through. Okay. So these were planted with some super phosphate and some blood, fish and bone. And yeah, I think they were, plants wise, the plants did grow really well. So I'm hoping I've got at least an okay harvest out of these. Lots of little tiny ones, but there are some nice ones as well. They don't look like Charlottes. They look a bit more like the Rocket, I think. So far we've got a few. Okay, there's the manky horrible one that was there. Yeah, some good size ones though, so not all bad. Oh yeah, some really nice potatoes. I'm quite impressed with these. These have done all right. Trying to get all of the little potatoes out as well, because self-seeding potatoes is a thing. still plenty around. I think I'm nearly there now. I am very impressed with this bucket. Let's just have a final search through. There's another one, another couple. There's another one. This is like a magic act where you're just pulling out more. Okay, so I think that is about it. So this is the first bucket. Oh, there's a little tiny one. So first bucket of potatoes. Have a look at that. I am quite impressed with that for one bucket. 3 seed potatoes that were in originally. But that's a fair few. I think we'll get some nice meals out of those. I am quite impressed with those. Right, we will go and try and do the next one. Now, if I've judged this right and I've put both of the Swift ones in the same space, then this one hopefully should be similar. Let's give it a go. We've got a few wood lice in here, so I know people, when they've harvested potatoes, they found kind of wood lice and things in. They go for these dry spaces. I don't think this one is the same. These are pink, so I think these might be the Manitou, or at least one of the pots of the Manitou that were sent to me by Jimmy. I've got ants in here as well. Ants like a nice pot. They will always go for a pot where they can. It's nice soft earth. Oh, look at that. Let me just show you that. Yeah, these are Manitou. These are really nice potatoes again. So these were the ones that were in the single seed potato challenge for last year. And so like I say, I ran out of potatoes because they were such a nice potato to eat that I ate them all, really, which was a shame because it was definitely something I wanted to grow again. And this year there was a shortage, same as there was a shortage of pink fir as well. But yeah, these are really good. Absolutely fantastic potatoes. Not as big as the ones I had for the single seed potato challenge, but there's a fair few in here, I think, hopefully. Lots of little ones as well. But yeah, this is looking to be quite a nice harvest. I'm quite chuffed to bits with this. Oh, look at that. That's a nice one. Yay. Fantastic. I absolutely love a red potato. These red potatoes do really well in a goulash. So if you've got some Hungarian paprika, and I know last year I grew some peppers Kutagamores, and they make an absolutely fantastic paprika when you dry them out. I just don't want most of the things to go on the floor here. But yeah, they're fantastic potatoes. But yeah, they use red potatoes in the goulash because they generally keep their structure a bit better. So when you come to the final bit, because you're generally kind of stewing the potatoes, and a white potato a lot of the time will disintegrate, and you'll end up okay with a nice thick sauce because the starch will thicken the sauce up and things, but you lose that kind of texture that you want by including a potato in there in the first place. So that's one of the reasons why a red potato is always a bit better in a goulash. But this has been a really good harvest, I think. So the soil I will reuse again for the moolie, I think. So I'm going to have 2 pots. I'm going to basically pot both of these up. I might actually put the seed straight into the soil rather than actually grow them in the first place in modules. I think I might just put them straight into the soil as seeds and see how they get on. But yeah, that is a really good harvest. My first one of the season. So I've got some, it's either Swift or Rocket, I can't remember. I'll put it up on the screen. And some Manitou potatoes. Game changer, absolutely fantastic. I'll be saving a couple of those, probably some of the smaller ones, because they reckon smaller potatoes seem to give you a bigger yield for some reason. I'm not sure how true that is. We'll try that for next year. I might plant some of these for Christmas, maybe. That's what I did last year, and nothing really grew. But they did sprout. So I think I might try and plant some more Manitou ones in a pot for Christmas and see how we get on. There are some of the other potatoes near the new build that I need to harvest. So I'll get around to that very shortly. But yeah, that has been really good. If my harvests or anything like that, I will be really happy for the rest of the season. So that's really, really good. Right, I will also, crikey, got hands of black. Right, I'll give you another treat as well. I've managed to harvest another couple of chilies. Now, again, these are hot ones. So this is a Purple Death. Thought to be up to 1.5 million Scovilles. Not sure I want to do this. And again, we've got a more ripe Blood Ghost. The first Blood Ghost I tried was green. This one isn't green. This one is, there's a little bit of green on there, but it's almost completely ripe. And this one is about 800,000 Scovilles. I might save that one to go a bit more purple before I try it. But let's try the Blood Ghost here. I know I'm going to suffer for this. Okay. Oh, that flavour. Oh, God. That flavour is so good. But that heat, these are usually builders. But that is crazy heat. So this is kind of the ghost peppers, boot jalakia kind of levels of heat. Oh, this might be a mistake. I can't eat any more of that. Oh, I've got some. I've got some Sprite left. Oh, God. My ear. Oh, this has gone straight to my uvula. Ah. Oh. I need milk. I haven't got any. That smells like a good pepper though. Oh. Oh gosh. That heat is literally around the entirety of my throat. So the first one of these I tried, I said I was disappointed. I'm not disappointed with this anymore. This is going to be a fantastic chili. I'm not sure I can make a powder out of this. This is only 800,000. It tasted like 800,000. 350,000 is your Scotch bonnet. This is way hotter. So this Purple Death that is wrinkly as hell is probably going to approach 1,500 million and a half. And these go bright red as well. I mean, that smells such a nice pepper. The smell of really super hot chilies is fantastic, out of this world. But that heat, it really builds and builds and builds. That's half a pepper. That's not even the seeds. The seeds are in the end. I don't know how Johnny Scoville does this sort of thing. I'm out of practice again, I think. The other day when I said maybe I'm dealing with pepper heat a bit better, I'm definitely not, I don't think. But they always say whatever don't kill you makes you stronger. I think I'm rambling now. I'm trying to take my mind off the heat. But, oh, that is a hot one. Right, I'm going to pack up for the night. I'm going to try and go home and eat something properly. Get rid of this heat with a bit of milk, maybe. Yeah, I'm a bit of a wimp at the moment. Oh, that smells so good. Oh, gosh. Okay. So there, my first potato harvest of the season. Really impressed. My first really super hot chili of the season. Blood Ghost. So that is, yeah, the equivalent of your butcherlockias, your ghost peppers. When you put them in sauces and things like that, you can tone the heat down with some of the things you add, like pineapple juice and stuff like that, or kind of a mashed up pineapple and mango maybe. They make really good flavoursome chili sauces. So I will be making hopefully some ghost pepper sauces later in the season when I get a few more harvested. But yeah, my nose is running. My eyes are hot. The thing about eating hot chili is it affects all of your mucous membranes. It goes through your eyes. You do end up with like that kind of almost like a prickly eyes and runny noses. But it's all for the good of some fantastic chilies. You can't beat them. Right, it's probably gone 9 o'clock now. So I'll say goodbye to you to now. So all the best, guys. Take care. Bye bye. Oh. Oh, wow.